Baby, I was like, who do I have to curse out? I tuned in to watch the Equalizer, and there was no Equalizer on. I was like, CBS is about to get the business. I swear to God. But don't worry, the Equalizer did come on. 60 Minutes just ran a little bit later. And the Equalizer came on late. But we're going to get into this review. This episode was everything to me. Robin is at the park and she sees these two little boys bothering this little girl because they think she cannot play basketball. And as a mother, Robin steps in and she makes a bet with the boys. If she makes the net, they have to include the little girl to play basketball at every game. And Robin makes the net and ain't nothing but switch. They ain't nothing but that New Jersey swag. You hear me? At the end of the day, okay? Bishop arrives to give Robin the details of her next assignment. Her next task is to keep a British alive. And he ran out on his visa. His visa is up. And Robin is like, why you telling me? Call ICE. I like, oh, not ICE. We gonna get ICE involved. I said Robin was cold for that. I like, that was that New Jersey code. You understand? Okay, you dig, you copy. At the end of the day, Robin is way better than me because this is going to interfere with her long planned vacation with her Aunt V, where they supposed to have a spa vacation. And I like, not me, boo-boo. I'm not passing up no spa vacation for no damn work. Okay? Not me. I see you when I see you. You heard? Robin is trying to explain to her Aunt Vi why she can't make it. And Aunt Vi is not really tripping over it. She just saying, okay, I understand. And Robin is feeling guilty because she not tripping over it. And Delilah will be spending time over at her father's house, and all she taking is her homework because she has enough clothes at her father's house. And Robin actually gets on her because Delilah actually skips one of her community service days. Delilah is like, hold up, Mom, I was planning to still continue to do it. And Robin like, no, it's about honesty. If you lying to me about this, it's no telling what you lying about. And everybody exits the door. And Robin has time to go check out her next assignment. Robin breaks into the British professor's office to get more detail on him. And Harry is on the phone giving her the 411 on the professor. It's like the professor erased all his social media. It's like he just dropped off the face of the planet. It's like he just erased himself. That means he's hiding from somebody when you do that at the end of the day. And she like, I know where all his grant money went. It went on cigars and scotch. I like, if it ain't Cuban, it ain't the truth. You heard? At the end of the day, Harry tells her that he is studying heuristic algorithms applied to stochastic systems. This is basically a set of instructions to solve a problem mathematically through the computer system. It solves problems. It is a way to count for uncertainty in financial modeling, insurance risk assessment, and random systems. If you're a computer person, you will understand it. If you're not going to understand it. I don't know what to say because This is not my level of expertise in this, okay? This is not my level of expertise. To my simple understanding, I guess it's a solution to a way to not lose money. And then Harry confused me with his Python comment. I don't know if he's measuring his brain or his penis. I like, OMG, what is he talking about? Cause that just came out of left field when he's on the Python. I don't know what the hell he's talking about at this point. And my God, I am loose. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. Robin finds a letter from the NSF, and Harry tells her not to worry about it because they throw that paper out like confetti. That means they give it to everybody and anybody. And the letter actually says his grant has expired. So the chairman of the math department actually comes in and he asks her who she is. And let me tell you, Robin is so good because she went into good acting mode. She pretended to be the lady on the paper, soothing, watched him, and let me tell you, she did her thing. She like, I'm here to get information about his grant. Girl, you did that with that performance, child. Alright? And the British professor, which his name is Dorian Endicott, he might have been a genius, but he was no damn professor at all. The students of the university was gathering up videos to send to human resources. I like, wow. That's crazy. On one video, you see him balling up a paper and throwing at a student. Two, you see him falling asleep at the podium in front of the class. What did the student say? Is he drunk? This man's drunk. Yeah. Yo, have you ever went to class and thought one of your teachers was drunk? I swear, that is real right there. That is real, honey. People might be high professions, but they do have personal issues. Okay? And actually, Endicott haven't been to the department for a long time. And the chairman is actually looking for him. And he was like, if you see him, send him my way. I said, people just be giving out information. Oh, willy-nilly, child. If they don't ask for no identification to see who they are, I was like, they just be giving out information. Child, I cannot. Robin sees that Endicott was sent orchids, and she pretended to be a distressed assistant who lost the information. Over the phone, the florist is giving out the information, and when she get the information, it ain't nothing but numbers. At the end of the day, I like, we just giving information over the phone like that? That's crazy. That's crazy. So, Robin is back with her team. They trying to figure out what is these numbers, okay? And they finally figure out there are coordinations to latitude and longitudes, okay? And it's actually numbers to the date, the time, and where the meeting is supposed to take place. And Harry actually does his job because he on it like that at the end of the day and gives her the address to the place. And Robert actually arrived and it's a warehouse. Okay? And this warehouse is actually a pop-up dining. Alright? For the luxury. Okay? For the people of the finest, and they can only afford it. It is not for the broke but for the rich. At the end of the day, you understand me. Robin actually approaches Dorian and he is being a British jerk to her. Alright? And Robin was not having it. She pulled him out of his seat and threw him out the door. As soon as she threw him out the door and they got out the door, shots was ringing out. I like, yo, the block is hot. The block is hot. I like, you better duck down because they ringing out shots. I like, yo, that was crazy. Yo, I swear to you, that was crazy. And Robin like, you ain't going to catch me sleeping because I always keep a 9 by my side, and she actually shot one of the dudes and caught him with one shot. That's it. That's it. One shot, son. That's it. That's it. One shot. Man went down. When she goes turn around, Dorian Endicott disappeared as well. He has gotten away. Yo, Dorian had me cracking up. Cause he was crazy in this episode. He was crazy. He was crazy in a handful. Okay. Bishop is actually meeting up with this crazy looking scary white lady, right? And she's shooting. And she practicing in a digital shooting range, right? I like this lady look like she don't play no mess. I wouldn't mess with her. I see that lady. I ain't messing with that lady. She is the director of the National Intelligence. And she is the one that sent Robin on the milk run. Because that's actually what she went to do. A milk run is really a task that's supposed to be easy with no force to it. Okay? No resistance or anything. And it was the opposite. So he went down there to say, what happened? What happened? He like, there's supposed to be a milk run. You didn't keep your word, homie. Talking to the lady. You know what I'm saying? He like, you didn't keep your word. You know what I'm saying? And Bishop is not buying what she is selling. Alright? And the lady tell Robin that she give her apology. And if she ever find Endicott to bring him in to her. Okay? She is the head of the CIA. You got it? Bishop relates a message to Robin. If she brings Endicott to the CIA, her debt will be cleared with the CIA. I like never trust the government word. Okay? You better get that in writing. If somebody promise you something, so you can have that on paper. Don't never trust anybody word, especially if they work for the government, because they like to play mind tricks all the time. They like to fool you and trick you. Bishop thinks something is going on bigger than what they are telling him. And she says she gonna find out information first before she handle Endicott to the CIA, because she is not going to get played. I like, that's my girl. I like, that's my girl. Yeah. You ain't gonna try to play a side. Nah. We gotta cover ourselves first. You understand? Before we be making any kind of deals. I like that. Robin and her team is looking over the video surveillance to see who was shooting at them. And they want to know why they wanted Endicott dead. And it comes to the realization they didn't want Endicott dead. They was shooting at Robin. And they zoomed onto the man's face. And the man got a triad tattoo. I said, not the goddamn triads after us. Oh, no. Not the damn triads. No. Oh, my God. Not the triads. I haven't heard of the triads in a long time. Child. And I'm saying to myself, why they trying to kill Robin? Somebody is playing mind games. Who is it? We don't know yet. Okay? We don't know at this point. Robin wants Harry to use surveillance to track down Endicott. And she's going to go to Chinatown to see an old friend. I said, you have this British dude sitting in the park and full of snow in Washington, D.C. I like, you can tell he's an agent. Cause who the hell sitting in a cold full of snow in a park bench reading a newspaper? Well, he was meeting Bishop, and Bishop wanted to know what was popping. And the British tell him that Endicott is a wanted man. And if he find him, to turn him over to the British intel, and they gonna keep him locked away for as long as he live. That is terrible, Chad. I like, what is this man so dangerous about that he don't look dangerous? You understand? The man don't look dangerous, but he is the dangerous man that everybody is after. Robin pops up at her friend's restaurant where they is cooking duck and playing Scrabble. And let me tell you, my girl do not play. Robin is speaking Chinese. I like, you better go, girl, with speaking multiple languages, okay? She wanted information on why the Triads is after the British professor Dorian Endicott. The lady tells Robin that the Triads is not after Endicott, but the Chinese government is, because Endicott got a hot commodity that everybody wants. But we at this point don't know what the hot commodity is. Everybody wants the merchandise that Endicott got. Because it's hot on the market. It's hot. It's hot. The lady tells Robin to be careful because they kill him first and asking questions later. Harry actually located Endicott and he went into a store to type something and they couldn't figure out what he was writing. Robin did her damn thing by typing her fingers on a computer and seeing what he was typing and figure out what he was doing. He's meeting a buyer and she got 19 minutes to stop him from buying a buyer. Endicott is already there with the people. It is the Russians. He is meeting up with the Russians. He like, I got what you want, and it's a flash drive. So Endicott gave the man the flash drive, and the man put it in the computer, and it was what he wanted. He liked it, impressed, and Endicott was like, "Where's my money?" So they transferred the $50 million to Endicott account. I like, God damn, $50 million. That's a lot. And he said, "Where's my other exchange of payment?" Then the man handed him something in a bag, and it was full of diamonds. I like those diamonds was shining. So they did their transaction, and Endicott was leaving. And the man whispered something into the man's ear, and the man was behind Endicott. This is one of the Russians. So Robin is too late because she did not stop the transaction. And she asked Endicott, like, what did you sell to the people? And behind her, she actually catch one of the dudes. And then she gathered him up because they was after him. He was like, get me out of here. I promise you they is not going to kill me. He like, what I got, they not going to kill me for. You heard? They want me alive. So she actually get him out of there. Robin actually got Endicott as hostage right now. He all tied up in the car. And they basically having a conversation. Endicott actually admit to defrauding the Russians. I like, what? One thing you don't want to play is with the Russians. They don't play at the end of the day. But he actually admit of defrauding the Russians. He said the flash drive did have information, but after a certain time, the information erases itself on the flash drive, which is defective. And Robin telling him, you know how stupid you are? You playing with the Russians, alright? You defrauded the Russians? OMG, I cannot. Endicott is being a jerk, and Robin is not playing with Endicott. She is whipping him with his head on the car dashboard by stopping the car when he being a jerk. And I felt it. He like, ouch, I felt it. She like, Robin is like, I plan to turn you to the CIA. And Endicott is making a deal with Robin. He said, if you take me to Brighton Beach, I'll show you what what everybody wants to buy. And he said, if I'm lying, you can turn me in. So Robin is comfortable with the bed. And Robin and Endicott gets in the car. He acted like he hungry. Everything that he talking about, he a diabetic, but I don't believe that. So Robin goes along, goes to the gas station to get gas, and they go in to get something to eat, and she runs into her daughter, Delia, and the new wife, Kelly. Robin was caught, and she didn't know what to say. She like, this is my colleague, and we just running for a lake. And at this point, Endicott was not a jerk and actually saves her. And Delia don't even actually buy what they saying, alright? She knows something is up and something is strange. But at this point, she beats nice and leaves with Kelly. Okay, Endicott goes to the bathroom and Robin's on the phone with Bishop that he confirms that the Russians gave him $50 million. And she said this don't make sense because why he didn't want to hide the money is something else. And Endicott is in the bathroom trying to escape out the window. He actually escapes. But let me tell you, Robin is on it because she was there when he hit the floor. Yo, she was there. She picked him up and threw him back into the car. Alright, so they both having a conversation how she hiding from secrets from her family and how he is a narcissist. And he said something that she don't like. She stopped the car and whipped the boy again with his head on the dashboard. Okay. And the guy is, y'all, is crazy, son. OMG. But Robin is not the one to be played with, okay? And I laid down. They go to their home. He enters in and there's a woman and a child sitting there. And the man actually has a son. And while he goes to the lady, he actually gives the lady the bag of diamonds of what he thought he did. So he goes to the cupboard to act like he gonna show Robin what everybody wanna buy. And it's a gun in the cupboard. So he pulls the burner out on her, right? At the end of the day, Robin looking at him like, are you kidding me? Do you really want to do this right now? Really? You really want to do this right now? Okay. So she going along with it and everything. He like, you gonna let me and my family go. And I'm gonna hold you hostage. Robin look like this man like he crazy, sir. I swear. And the guy is crazy. So she disarmed the gun from him and now got the gun on him. Yo, I like Endicott crazy for real. Robin actually took the diamonds off of Endicott when he was at the gas station. And Endicott is pleading for his life to let his family go. I said at this point it is a dangerous game because he had 3 bad combinations after him that you don't want. You got the Chinese government sending the Triads after you, the Russians, and the CIA. Like, I don't want those type of problems. No. I like that is a bad combination to have people after you. Yeah. That's crazy, right? I like, yo, that's crazy. So, they actually sent his girlfriend and the son away. They go to the bar to talk about why everybody's after him, and there's people that comes into the bar and they setting it off. Robin actually takes them down, okay? And they get out of the bar. She's like, I can take you somewhere where we'll be safe and be able to talk. She blindfolds Endicott and takes him to the back cave. And Endicott had me rolling when he called Harry and Alfred. Because Alfred worked for Batman. That was hilarious. I'm sorry. And Harry actually agrees that Endicott is a jerk. Okay? We all know that because he was a jerk the whole entire time and he played that character well, honey. Okay, he created something about cryptocurrency. Alright? What is cryptocurrency? Crypto is supposed to be something that can never be broken into. So he did the opposite. He created something that he could break in to unbreak the crypto. I hope that makes sense. Endicott is using the formulas in his brain to create the program, right? And by morning it is done. Harry do not believe him. They put him to the test. So Harry tells him to break into the federal information and immediately it works. Robin tells him to get off the damn site. She said, get off of him right now. Harry puts him to another test. He said, hack into Norad. It is firewall nobody can hack into it. So, Endicott goes into Norad and hacks into it immediately. Everybody is shooken. Harry is so shook, he unplugged the damn computer. Yeah. He unplugged the computer. He pulls Robin to the side like saying, this man is dangerous. He had to be stopped. You have to kill him. Alright? This is the only way that nobody will be after him, is to kill him. And a lot of people have been saying that, because Bishop said the same thing. Bishop told Robin to put the man in the car and drown him. Yo, I was done after he said that. I said, this is crazy. I said, in real life, the Feds is trying to catch the American criminals. And somewhere in the world, somebody is creating software that can hack into anything and everything. And they worried about little old us. And I said, that's crazy. The Feds and the government can't even protect their own information against hackers who got this kind of knowledge that could do this. Know what I'm saying? I like, they in trouble. How they gonna protect us and they can't protect themselves? You understand? Robin and Endicott meets Bishop and the old scary lady, alright? And they actually handcuffs Endicott and Robin. I'm thinking Bishop turned Robin in, alright? I'm cursing out Bishop. I'm cursing out everybody at this point. I really believe Bishop turned Robin and Endicott in. I like, damn. How you gonna do that to your partner, homie? I like, how you gonna do that? Yeah, I was really cursing up a storm. You see a team of men all dressed in black in a van. They comes out and they drags to pull Endicott into the van, and the CIA director takes her shot. And I'm thinking she killed Endicott, alright? I'm like, Endicott dead. Okay? I'm thinking, wow. And then Robin comes in and congratulates the team. They tricked me once again. The writers on this show are good with mind tricks. The baby, I thought it was real. It was just a ploy to make people think that Endicott is dead so they could cross him over the border. And that's exactly what Robin did. Cross him over to the border, and she tells him, if you ever use that brain of yours, I will track you down and take your life. Do you understand? And Endicott says he understands. Okay, I'm sorry. Robin is at home. Aunt Vi is having a conversation. She said, you should have told me, like, you had a man date and you wanted to get it popping with a man. I would have understand. Do you understand me? She like, you could have told me that. Robin is like, it's not even like that. And then she goes text on her daughter, and her daughter is angry at Robin. Ooh. And Delilah actually used Robin's words against her. She said, if you lying about that, no telling what else you lying about. I said, with Delilah and Robin cannot get a break. And let me tell you, I really enjoyed this show. Some people might not enjoyed it because it was highly intellectual. You understand? It had to deal with the power of the mind. And let me tell you something. This episode showed you a gun is not the most dangerous weapon on this earth. But the mind is the most powerful and deadliest weapon on this planet. Our ancestors fought for this. Young people might not understand this. Education is the most powerful weapon that you could ever have, and that no man could ever take away from you. Thank you for listening, and you are spectacular and continue to shine. Have a good day.